tight, should be tight, open it tight. This is now, it's not going anywhere. Would you look at that, baby? Got ourselves an oil cooler kit. It's time for me to change my oil. If you don't know who I am, I'm Cruddy Carl. And I make videos sometimes. Sometimes I upload videos, and sometimes I don't upload them on time. But hey, if you want to be a part of my channel, you should hit that subscribe button. If you don't know who I am, you should probably take the time to follow me on Instagram because I think it's entertaining. But I haven't changed the oil on my car, or on Samantha, baby girl here. We're over about 2,000 miles right now, so I definitely need to change my oil. I'm getting my windows retinted. I'm not going to do the front again, but I am going to go dark as hell on the sides. Got the Mishimoto oil cooler. Yep, that, what I just said. I ordered this right before Christmas, something like that. So I've been waiting for it, and that's the reason why I haven't changed my oil, because I didn't want to change my oil and then have to change my oil again. But, ladies and gentlemen, oil cooler kit. We're gonna throw it on today. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, and I'm gonna show you the difference that it makes after we install today. So hopefully, this video is gonna be entertaining for you. If it's not, you should probably hit that subscribe button anyway, because I promise you there's probably a video out there that, from my channel, that is just gonna slap for you. Wait a minute. Time out. You see this? I got a haircut, baby. But today, while I'm driving the MV, I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys my oil temps before I install the oil cooler, like before I change my oil and whatnot, because so you can see the difference. So I can do a screen recording, because shout out to Delicious Tuning for sending me the Ecutech and the cable and whatnot. But I think it'd be something cool to see, just to show you guys the difference. So it's not just an install. I can show you exactly what it's used for, the benefits of it and whatnot. God! But if you look right there, there is no gas in my car. We can't get kind of wild because I do have this. It's full of, you know what would be a smart idea? I should go and empty this before I go to the MVA, because there's a buttload of oil in there. Because the last time I changed my oil, I said, oh, it'd be a great idea. I know for a fact there's not 5 quarts of oil in there, and my car takes 5 quarts of oil. I was like, there's no way it's full. Oh, fuck. I was like, there's no way it's full of oil. And I changed my oil and it overflowed all over the floor. So hey man, I got some oil I gotta get rid of. What? How you doing, man? I gotta get rid of this. It's a lot of oil in here. Yeah. Thanks. Oh. This. And I need this. You're good, man. I'm waiting for someone to buy oil can. It's actually an MXP catback exhaust with a catless front pipe, Tomei overpipe, Tomei unequal length catless headers.
I'm impressed. You actually spent money on it.
All right, see you, son. I think the other day I was able to hit like 220, and I was really like pushing it. Or not really pushing it, but I was driving a little bit harder than just daily driving around. And I was easily able to get it above 200. So in retrospect, or in theory, with an oil cooler, that should eliminate that, and it should be a lot harder to get my oil to get hotter as driving it. Like right now, we're at 192. But this is like, I got on it, now we're at like cruising speed. And we're sitting at 194. But like I can easily and see, now we're at 198, almost at an easy 200. And that's and this is just driving faster than normal, of course. I think I might be able to bust the U-turn right here. Would you look at that? I mean, the temps can definitely get up there a lot quicker, you know, when you're getting on it. And you slow down and they start to drop. But you can just kind of see how it's hanging around, you know, 216, 215, somewhere around there. But after you install the oil cooler, it should be a lot harder to even get up there and to even sit there and hang at that temperature. And hopefully, by installing an oil cooler, that'll definitely make a difference, not only for just daily driving, but boosting your car and doing things like that in the future. And I'll talk more about that. So yeah. Normally whenever we do work in the garage, we always pull up all the way, but today we got to rip off the front bumper so we can put that on in there correctly. I mean, hopefully it makes sense to you guys. I mean, it's either gonna go on the right side or the left side. Depends on how we're feeling today with sizing up the hoses and stuff like that. But let's crack open this box. Let's see everything that comes in the box. Boom, that's everything that comes in the box. So you got your two hoses, got everything else that you're gonna need, and you got directions right there. I'm assuming in that box with an air freshener, but I'm not gonna open it right now because I don't want the air freshener to get dry. And then, you all know we're illiterate in the chop shop, baby, so we can't read. And boom, look at that, we got ourselves a fresh oil cooler. That's gonna sit right down there in the front of the car. That's what's gonna cool our oil so we don't blow our car up any other time. But first, we gotta drain the oil, get this up on jacks, rip off the front bumper, and we'll be smooth sailing, baby. So let's get into it. Ooh, that's like the best one yet. I ain't gonna tell my mom. All right, so while the oil is draining down there, right there, we're gonna pull off the bumper. It's pretty easy actually to pull off the bumper. So basically all it is it's this weather stripping up here. So you pull that off and you go under the car. And then if you've ever been under your car, you should know there's the bolts right here around the lip. And then there's a couple bolts back here. It's actually pretty easy. And then I pulled my bumper off before and I broke the clip. But there's a clip that actually holds on this side marker behind here, and I'll show you guys how to take that off. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just gonna take off this oil filter. So we don't need this anymore. Look at that. It's black as hell. I remove parts, I like to sit the nuts and bolts with the parts. Don't have little baggies with me right now, but this will suffice. Now you can see the top of the bumper is exposed now. So if we wanted to pull on the bumper, we could literally pull off the front, but it's still bolted on the bottom. So we're gonna do the bottom now, then we'll hit the sides, and then that'll be it. We'll be able to pull the bumper off, and I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so it's pretty simple. All you're gonna do is remove these three clips right here. Use a Phillips head, Phillips head. Screw them out to the left, and you can pull them out. It's the same thing on this. You just have to be super careful when you do it, because you can see mine doesn't sit in there flush. That's because I broke the clip before. But yeah, just unscrew these three, unscrew that one. Just be careful doing it. It's easier to give yourself room if you turn your wheel to the opposite direction that you're doing, so that you can access everything. But once you do that, it's super easy. So for a lot of you guys, it may be your first time removing your bumper, but I promise you're not gonna break anything. It's gonna feel like you're breaking stuff, but you're not. So you're gonna start from one side, and then you're just gonna start to pull it off. When you pull it towards yourself. I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like you're breaking it, but I promise you're not. And again, you're pulling it, pull towards yourself. See? Bumper's off, everything's still intact, car didn't blow up, and that's it. So now we are going to go and we're gonna install the oil cooler now. All right, so one thing when you're installing this, you're gonna have a bracket that comes with it. It's this little piece up here. When you do install, you wanna make sure that the M logo right here, so you can see it better, is facing forward. You'll have this little lip right here. It'll go forward. On the back, you'll take the supply nuts and bolts. You'll stick the bolt through the bottom, screw the nut on top, and that'll secure it to it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. All right, once you got everything bolted up and the bracket is on there sound, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the hose and you're gonna put it on there. You don't wanna screw it on there because these are some pretty girthy hoses, some pretty thick boys. So you wanna have some room to be able to move it around and whatnot. So loosely install it. Now you see a lot of other videos that they remove the air dam and the air box and all that, but I don't really see the need in doing that because I think we can just make it work without it. If it doesn't, then we'll remove it. But until then, we're not gonna remove it. We're just gonna loosely install it, sit it on there, run the lines up behind, and then we'll go from there. All right, update. We gotta remove this because we gotta be able to take this and drop it in there like this. So air dam's gotta go bye-bye for now. So yeah. All right, so when you're doing this, when you're installing everything, so basically what I've done is I've mounted my oil cooler down here. It's further to the left. I took the longer line and routed it over top of my crash beam, over my crash bar, and then the shorter one, I routed it under it, and so then they both come up right here. Now the longer one has the 90-degree angle on it, and then the shorter one has like a 45-degree bend on it. So I put the 45-degree on the furthest side, and I'm gonna have this one come in to the right side, and that's the longer one. So when you're installing everything, first you wanna place down, hold on. First you wanna place down this spacer, throw some oil on it, fresh oil. Throw that down there first. Then what you wanna do is you wanna take, oh God, I can't do this with one hand. You're gonna take this, you're gonna place this on top, and then you're gonna place this catch on top. And this is just so that whenever you remove your oil filter, oil doesn't spill out everywhere, it kinda goes right here. So stack these up. Yep, I installed these loosely for right now, just so that I can kind of maneuver my lines how I see fit. After I do that, then I will take the screws and basically lock my oil cooler into place, and that'll be it. Alrighty then, got all my hoses lined up. Everything's good over here. Locked down, everything is tight, should be tight, hoping it's tight. This is now, it's not going anywhere. All that's left to do now is just throw that filter on there and put some oil in this bad girl, and let's see if she starts up or blows up. So here we go. Doesn't seem like anything's blown up. We don't have any leak in here. The lines are fine. Don't worry about that. There's no leaking down here. So I have to say, everything is good. Nothing's blown up. The car's running. My engine still works. So I think I installed everything correctly. No instructions. Because look, it works. No instructions, because we're illiterate, and you're probably gonna say, Carl, there's a whole video out there, no words, but it's okay. Look, I did it. You can do it too. freaking love this car. So after installing the oil cooler kit, I definitely noticed that temps were a lot lower than what they were, because if you saw in the video, at one point it was like 216, almost 220. After the fact, after we installed the oil cooler, I noticed that temps were roughly around 175, 180. It was really hard to get all the way up to 200, but I definitely think that this is something that if you're someone who's racing, you do autocross, drifting, or anything like that, it's definitely a pretty big benefit, and I think you should look into it because it definitely helped my oil temps. I highly recommend it. So if you're thinking about doing it, maybe this video helped you. If it did, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.